Once again, good morning, and thank you for joining us for our Farming with Urban Soil Life short course. We'll go ahead and get started. I'll introduce myself first. I am Stephanie Frischie. I am agronomist and plant ecologist with the Xerces Society. I work across conservation agronomy, plant ecology, ecological restoration, native seed production, and I also lead Xerces Soil Life projects on soil invertebrate ecology and soil health. The other presenters for today's short course are Stephanie Steele, Xerces Pollinator Conservation Specialist and NRCS Partner Biologist, specifically with urban and small farms. Dr. Anna Paltseva, a Clinical Assistant Professor, jointly appointed in the Departments of Agronomy and Horticulture and Landscape Architecture at Purdue University. And Kelly Gill, a Senior Pollinator Conservation Specialist and NRCS Partner Biologist, also with Xerces. Before we get into the course content, I'm going to go over just a few housekeeping items and course logistics, so a few tools and reminders. This course is being recorded and will be posted to the Xerces YouTube channel roughly within a week's time, and course participants will receive a follow-up email with links to the recording, the presentations, and related resources. Closed captioning is available through Zoom. If you want to access that in your toolbar, there is a CC icon at the bottom of your Zoom window. You can click on that to toggle the settings on or off, or to change other language settings. You'll also see a Q&A icon in the toolbar at the bottom of your screen to submit questions throughout the course. We'll monitor the Q&A submissions and reply to questions as we can throughout the day. And we have time scheduled at the end of the course for more Q&A with the presenters. We will now put a link in the chat that will take you to an e-packet of resources. These are companion references and websites for today's course. It also includes a link to the schedule for today. So go ahead and open that. And if you're having any trouble, please let us know. A few times we'll be using the poll feature in Zoom. And when those polls launch, there'll be a pop-up window that appears on your screen, and you can read the questions and click on the answers to reply. We also have a few discussion prompts and open-ended questions for you to answer during the presentation. And for that, we'll use the chat. So we'll have kind of instructions as we go and these different ways of interacting here on Zoom today. But again, please use the Q&A feature for all of your questions. And lastly, at the very end of the course, as you exit Zoom, there will be a link to a course evaluation that pops up. These evaluations help us continually improve our virtual short course offerings, and we really appreciate any feedback you can provide. And as a thank you for your time and input on those evaluations, there's also an option to put your name in for a book giveaway of your choice from Xerces. Those details are in the course evaluation. And with that, we'll get started. As a foundation, we're in an online short course here, but we do have both this handbook in both a hard copy version and as an online free PDF version. And much of what we're talking about today is distilled from this handbook. So I do just want to orient you to that as a reference, either for now during the course or afterwards as you follow up and continue learning. And this begins our first module with just some more background here. This is the overview, the whole outline and schedule for our course. today. And again, that e-packet of resources is where you can refer to this schedule on your own at any time. Now is when we would like to invite you to participate. And if you could, let's make sure we have the chat settings here for everyone. So you can respond in the chat. Let's see. I'll try to do that, or Steph or Kelly, if you're able.
I just launched the poll on my end, Stephanie. Are you able to see it?
Let's see. I don't see it. Steph Steele, do you?
I don't. I'm trying to problem solve real quick.
Okay.
Okay, how is this? We see poll one? Yes.
See poll one. Yep.
Amazing.
Thank you, Stephanie. I don't know why that didn't work for me.
So yeah, we just are interested to know who is in the audience, which of the following categories best fits your role or interest in soil and vertebrate conservation. You'll be able to respond to that, please, in that poll that popped up. Just give everyone a few more seconds here to respond. Okay, if you would end the poll, please, and we can share the results. So here we've got a really kind of broad range of folks here. It looks like the most frequent is an interested community member at 26% of our attendees. We also have 11% as farmers or crops of livestock, as well as cooperative extension staff. 19% of the audience are NRCS staff and nonprofit staff at 15%. SWCD or RCD at 4%, non-farmer land managers at 4%, and then another 11% rounding things out, identifying as other. So thank you all for being here and for your interest. I have a few slides just on background about the Xerces Society. We are an international conservation organization focused on invertebrates and their habitats. We were formed in 1971 by Robert Michael Pyle, and originally this was an organization of butterfly scientists. The Xerces Society takes our name from the butterfly pictured here, the now extinct Xerces blue butterfly, which was the first butterfly to be lost forever in the US due to human activities. And the original goal for the formation of Xerces was to prevent the extinction of other butterfly species going forward. In the more than 50 years since our founding, we've grown as an organization to focus on many more invertebrate conservation topics, including and in addition to butterfly conservation. We have around 95 staff in about nearly 20 states across the US. And these program teams are a kind of summary of the different focal areas that we work across. We are also only able to do all of our work thanks to these supporters, Xerces Society members, as well as many other funders both from private foundations and public grant opportunities. And most specifically for our soil life and urban farming with soil life course, we want to acknowledge and thank our funder, North Central SARE.